know.
So, well,
I'm probably gonna go to 13th Street.
what's 13th
It's
Street?
called Sunday Breakfast. It's called.
What's that?
It's a homeless shelter.
Why would you do that?
All right. Well then, 30th Street, Philly.
I mean, why would you go to a homeless shelter? I don't understand.
It's too cold for me to be out.
And you won't consider going to a freaking sober house? Why? I don't understand that.
I know you don't.
Like your
I can't
food
make you
is
understand it.
your food is included?
So's my $200 rent a week.
So what?
You're paying for that shit food. I'm not.
You're paying for the shit food? Is that what you said?
You're paying for the food that they give you in that $200 rent.
I know.
That's expensive.
I know.
That's fucking a lot. That's a lot of
Food
money.
is
I would
food is
rather pay
expensive.
$600 at one of these places,
What places?
like a room for rent, like $500 a month. 17 Annex Street.
Well, my
Multi-purpose rent, not for living.
my
No,
only
but there's-
my only concern, well, there's a few concerns, but one is a lot of those places check your background, right?
I know. I'll find one that doesn't, or that will let me. Brittany has an eviction. Okay, Brittany has an eviction, and she also has a repossession car, 2 cars actually.
But that's credit. That's not criminal. People check
can't-
criminal.
They can't discriminate because
They
of criminal
absolutely do. They absolutely can discriminate. Like if somebody is renting a room to you, they can absolutely just they take your criminal history into account.
I understand, but I've gotten stuff like since I got in trouble with that knife. I've gotten
Well, you have like multiple drug charges now on top of it, though.
if you look at what they settled on, it's not that much. It's only
But it's still charges.
it's fine.
It's not fine.
Well,
Like you think
somebody's gonna rent me something.
I know that, but like
Child molesters rent places.
child
Okay.
molesters don't always have criminal
But I'm just saying.
shit. You know? I mean, like, and they're pay. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
think what my little possession charge, everybody in Philly has that. I mean, it's not that bad. It's
Well-
not that bad that I wouldn't be able to rent a place.
all right.
Somebody's gonna be in recovery and be like, I don't care.
Well, that's
I talked to him and he's clean now, and yeah, I'll give him that.
that's not my only concern. My other concern is that you're like, what's
I
the
understand that you're concerned about stuff because like you'll feel responsible if something
I don't
happens,
feel
but
responsible. I
won't.
don't feel responsible
it won't be like
whatsoever.
that.
I don't, because you're a 51-year-old man,
Exactly.
and I did
Fine.
not get you where you are right now. So that I don't feel responsible.
Okay. Well then,
But-
don't
My only concern, I obviously am concerned because you're a friend. So, but again, my concern is that like you're not really. What's your purpose in life right now? What are you doing with your life right now?
I'm trying to find somewhere to live.
Excuse me. No, I mean, what has been your purpose in life since you've been
I
here?
can't believe you're asking me the meaning of my life. I don't know. I'm just going to give you that. I don't know. I don't know what you even mean. by
Okay,
that.
I'm
So,
not. What are you doing with your life right now? That's what I'm
Trying
saying.
to
Not
find somewhere
looking
to
for a place to live.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. You're asking me. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
If
Since
you're
you've
asking-
been here.
so you're going to tell me what my purpose
No.
of life should be.
Since
That's
you've
what you're
been
gonna do.
here. Since you've been here. Like, what have you been doing?
Trying to live. Just trying to stay sober and stay clean and stay healthy and live.
Okay.
I don't know what else I'm supposed to be doing.
I just don't understand like that you're okay. If you go and you just rent a room down the city, like what are you going to be doing? You're going to boredom leads to addiction. Like it's going to
So
lead
what?
to you
I'm bored
using.
here. I was bored here. I didn't.
But you don't have drugs here. You also have like everything is provided for you here. You know what I mean?
But I can't stay here.
I know
So,
that. I know that. But I'm
else am I
saying,
gonna
like,
do? I don't.
you,
What else am I supposed to do? I can't stay sheltered from everything anymore
I know
for
that.
for the rest of my life.
That's not what I'm talking about, like, you're,
Listen, I don't even want to leave here. So,
well, you have
but
to.
exactly.
You have to.
So there's no reason to argue with me about.
I'm
nothing.
not
gonna do
arguing.
what I feel that is the most comfortable and easiest thing to do for me, without being just go right down to fucking Needle Park and jump right in the line.
Okay. The reason why we keep pushing for like the sober house is because one, it gives you structure.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
No,
absolutely.
it doesn't, because when I leave there, okay, I go there. That's a whole different program, whole thing. When you leave there and go to the street to live somewhere else, you're starting over. You're starting a whole new structure.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
They give you
use your brain for a second. Like, they're teaching you ways to cope with life there.
No,
That's what they're
don't.
doing.
No, they don't.
Have you ever been in a sober house?
I've
Talking with
people have
people-
told me all about them.
people
I know all about
Talking
them.
with people is not experiencing it.
Have you've never lived in it? So
No.
you don't know either.
I have not.
So, but how many people have you known that? How many people
Plenty.
have you talked to that lived in them?
Plenty. Roy?
How many?
Plenty.
Is what, one?
Okay, tell me. How many people? Does it really matter how many
Yeah.
fucking people?
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh, and so every single person
Yeah,
that is
it's
going
like
to a
review.
sober
It's
house.
like reviews.
No, every single person that's gone to a sober house has had a fucked up time?
No.
Okay.
But
You get out of it what you put into it. Doesn't that make sense to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're teaching you.
Well, I'm not going to argue about it.
They teach you how to deal with your cravings. They teach you responsibility by you have chores that you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to have a job. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing bad. That's what I don't
I'm
get.
not-
It's what, but tell me what is bad about it.
It doesn't matter. I don't know what is bad. I'm not. I told you. Well, it's.
You just don't want to. Because you told me before you're a 51-year-old man and nobody's going to tell you what to do.
What?
That's what you told me.
Oh.
I'm a 51-year-old man. Nobody's going to tell me what to do.
I don't remember saying that. Okay. It doesn't matter.
But I mean, like, because you don't want to go to a meeting? Like, is that what it is? You don't want to go to meetings? You don't want somebody to say, hey, you have to go to meetings and get support.
No.
Hey, you have to help cook dinner tonight.
I don't. That doesn't bother me. But not at a place that I don't want to be at.
I just don't understand. Like, you're not still
I'm
haven't given me
sorry.
like a why
I don't
why
know.
you don't want to.
I've already explained it to you.
By
I don't
saying
need I don't need a sober house. It's not what I'm not. I'm 5 months clean, for Christ's sake.
so you've been a year clean before and you still relapsed.
When? I've never had a year clean, except for that 9-year period that I went.
Well, okay, so there's another example. Like, that was 9 years and you still relapsed. So it's just like teaching tools. And I've the last time that we had this discussion, I told you that Lloyd just wants you to be out on your own and like take care of yourself for a while.
That's what I'm trying to do.
And then if you could do that, then yeah, then once he gets the basement finished, then you could go rent that. But like it's
Then unless I have a vehicle, this is too far out of the way from stuff. Everything, like, it's too far. I need a vehicle living up here.
and you like have to save for that.
I know.
I mean,
Paying $200 a week is not gonna. I won't be able to save shit with that.
you absolutely you get $1,500 a month. Do you know that you make more money
And
than
that's
I
eight-
do
and
with a
that's eight-
job?
and
And you make more money than Erica does? Do you know that? No, you make more money than I do, and you make more money than Erica does.
I don't know. I don't see. I don't know.
No, I'm telling you.
Okay.
So, like, what are you doing on your phone? Like, can you just talk to me?
I'm looking up rooms.
Okay.
I'm on Marketplace.
So, anyway, what I was saying is it's just a stepping stone. That's the only reason that we were saying, hey, go to a sober house, because it's one, not just a room for you to sit
What's
in.
the difference
and
between
be-
renting a room and going to a sober house?
Well, one, it's an entire house. Okay.
That's what a room usually is. It's usually in a house or an apartment, like a 3-bedroom. Like you have roommates and shit.
That's if you, like, if you're going down the city.
I've been reading them.
Me too.
You have roommates most of the time, but you know, for like $600 a month, that's it.
So it's $200 more. Like do the math. If you get a room for $600 a month, right? For $200 more a month, all of your food is included. All of your utilities are included. Your television, your internet, all of that is included for $200 extra a month. Like, I buy food for our household, so I know how much money it costs to eat. Food is really expensive, and I know you'll just live on cereal and that's it, but like, food's expensive. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, like, I don't know. Like, if you think about that
I'm
200.
not worried about that private money, that room, food and stuff. It doesn't. I'm not worried about that.
You're not worried about eating?
I'll go out to eat or something. I've got to find a place to lay my head first.
I
ain't
know
worried about
that.
fucking meals yet.
So you wouldn't even consider going someplace like that for even a month? You know what I mean?
No.
I just don't get that. You'd
Oh,
rather
I'm
go to
sorry
a
that you
homeless
don't get it.
shelter, right? Like,
Yeah,
I just don't get that.
I know. I see that.
And like, then that you have people could be trying to steal your shit then from a homeless shelter.
Obviously, you've never talked to somebody that had their shit stolen in a sober house.
Oh my God.
It happens there too. I would assume it happens more there than just renting a room though, because I mean, that's robbery. You call the cops and you know.
You
you deal
assume that
with
it
all
would
attitude in
happen.
the sober house.
Your stuff
People
would be
go-
stolen more from a sober house
Yeah.
than a homeless shelter?
Sure.
What the
Where
fuck?
are you?
Where the
where are
fuck
you
is
more
your brain?
Where are you more likely to see homeless shelter? I'm talking about renting a room.
I know, but you're
Where are you
talking
living?
about on Sunday,
No.
you're going to a homeless
I'm
shelter.
not gonna have all my shit, like everything that I own. I'm not
That
gonna
doesn't
be
make
set
any
up-
sense to me.
You basically sleep there. That's it. You know, I'll be sleeping fully clothed with my fucking bag on my arms because I can't sleep on the street. It's too fucking cold.
That's what I'm saying. That's
So-
why I don't understand until you can find a room.
That's not.
You're
how,
not
That's not how it works at those places.
what
You can't
I'm
just stay
saying.
there until you find a room at a
Yes, you
at a sober
can.
house.
Yes.
You have to stay.
You can stay there
You
for
don't
a
know shit that
year.
goes on there.
It-
I know you can, but you can't just go and say I'm going to stay until I find a room.
Okay,
No, that's
you
not-
don't go in there with that intention. You go in with the intention that you're going to help yourself and that you're going to get some some learning tools and some like on how to be sober and on how to help out around, around a house and shit. And
why?
You
Why
know
do
what I
need to-
mean?
why do I need to learn how to, like I have a family or something? It's only me. I don't need to like help to learn how to work at a shelter, at a like working at a hotel or something. I need to find somewhere to live. I've already, I'm not just starting out or something. I mean, I don't understand it.
well, you told me before, like you don't know how to take care of yourself, right?
Well, I mean,
Because your mother
just
did everything
haven't
for
had-
you.
I just haven't. Had.
So your mother, you don't know how to take care of yourself, but then like
I'm not
the
getting
last-
into this.
why? All right.